Notably, yes, for the snow-covered lands, you cannot just add them to your deck. You have to draft them. All right, let's start off with a Ren and 6. What do we have in this pack? I see a Reprobation, which is good removal. Oh, the lag is real. Oh boy. Vengeful Devil, I'm going to go ahead and take that. Nice little morbid ability here. Deals 1 damage to any target. Is good. What else do we have? Unearth is cute. I don't really think this is a real card, so I'm going to take the Devil over the Reprobation. Though all of these rare lands are good, for sure. Yeah, it is good with Ren and 6 as well. There's no doubt about that, and it's even on color. I think I'm taking the Devil, though. This card has done some good work. Okay. Here we go. Now I'm going to take one of these cycling lands. For sure. Yep. Like taking the cave here. I don't mind Minotaur. Shelter's a good one. There's a slug. No amount of salt will save you. I'm playing Phantom right now, so there's no point rare drafting. Goblin Matron. Remember, this can find any changeling too. Igneous Elemental, pretty nice if I'm gonna go like the land strategy. 4 mana, 4/3. That shoots a creature for 2. I don't like the decoy. This card, nothing like the other decoy cards. So it's either Matron here for me or Elemental. I'm gonna go ahead and try to take the Elemental. And I'm going to put it at 4 because, yeah. All right, slamming the Tranquil Thicket here. Ikite is cute. I like how red-blue, again, the red-blue archetype in this format is draw 2. So remember, you draw a card on your turn, just to start, right? Every turn you draw a card, and then if you cycle anything or whatever. Answered Prayers I actually think is not bad. Savage Swipe is a solid card, but I'm going to take the uncommon land. Go full on. So Arkham's Astrolabe is a good card if you're going snow. But remember, you have to have a snow-covered way to produce mana. So this means you have to draft the lands pretty highly, I would say. Talisman might be okay. Settle Beyond Reality is a good one as well. I could go like green, black, red. That is, there's a lot of overlap with Graveyard Shenanigans in green, black, red. But we'll go with the Talisman for now. This is a card I think is actually pretty good, the Cultivator. 4 mana, 2/2. Enters the battlefield, you may discard any number of land cards, put that many counters on it, and then draw that many cards. So we'll take it here. Okay, Spider's good. 3 mana, 1/2 reach. That poops out another 1/2. That is a late Smiting Helix. Even if you're just playing black, this is good. And then obviously if you can somehow flash it back. Pretty nice. Don't think we're taking Spore Froggy. So we'll just take the snow-covered land. In these situations, you don't want to take a card that you're almost certainly not playing. If there's a playable land especially, like that's just a good pickup. I mean, I know the set as well as you can know the set after having built 1 sealed with it and doing 1 draft with it. Sorry, playing 1 draft deck with it. Correction. If you want to check out the sealed I did for Modern Horizons, that's up on the Loading Ready Run YouTube. Let me find the link again. I posted it yesterday, but see if I can find the video for you. Yep.
Hello and welcome to more.
That YouTube link there, I build a sealed deck of Modern Horizons 1. Okay, Elvish Fury is a decent combat trick from the Tempest era. Got that flashback life. Rock's Vet. I think these white cards are fine. They're nothing to write home about. Rock's Veteran is like a decent, solid 4-drop. We've seen these type of cards plenty of times. They've been getting bigger over the years, though. Like, when they first started out, the white tappers were like 2/2s for 3. Nowadays, they're like 3/3s for 4 slash, 2 4s for 4. I don't think this card is particularly great. Wow, I thought both of these white cards were good. Yeah, I mean, it looks like white is pretty open as well. I'm kind of, I don't want to say forcing, but I'm pushing heavily towards red and green just because I have the red and 6. Spiteful Sliver. What does this do? 2/2 for 3. Sliver creatures you control. Whenever this creature is dealt damage, deals damage to target. So that's fine. 2/2 when it dies, you may have it deal damage to any target equal to the number of land cards in your graveyard. That seems solid. Lava Dart's great. Another Spider. Is it weird to take Lava Dart over Ruination Rioter? This is like perfect for the deck, though. And we didn't wheel the other one. No, so I completely thought this was a new card. For some reason, I didn't attach this to whatever the original Lava Dart Judgment or something. For some reason, I thought this was an entirely new card with Retrace or something like that. Alright, I'll take the Rioter. Mirian Besieged. Blue and 2. Enters the battlefield. Choose Mirren or Phyrexian. Mirren. Whenever you cast an artifact spell. Okay, so no. Phyrexian. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card, then discard that. Then if there are 15 more artifacts in your graveyard. Interesting. I'm just going to take the Spring Bloom Druid here. It combos with the Ren and 6 and the Rioter. It's good for splashy splashies. Passing a Mana War. What does this do? Enters the battlefield. You may have it deal damage to target creature or planeswalker the number. That's pretty good in the Goblins deck. But take the Spring Bloom Druid here. So helps for potential splashes again. Green, red, and black all have some nice graveyard shenanigans, although red-green is more with the lands than anything else. Frozen Tusker and a Marasa Behemoth. I think I'm going to take the Behemoth over the Tusker. This is just a 6-mana 8/8 trample in our deck, so I'm going to take a fatty. Big fan of Good Fortune Unicorn. If you watch the Sealed, kind of spoilers here. If you watch the Sealed, I think we had a pretty nice combo with like Yawgmoth, Unicorn, and something else. I don't remember at what time or at the moment. I think we're just going to take a Hellraiser. This card is a lot better than I thought. Again, when I first glanced the set when I was playing with the deck Surge drafted, I thought this was just the same thing. I thought it was like Vanishing, but this is surprisingly decent. Like, it just comes down so early and does so much. Alright, I'm going to take another Elemental here. Here's another good card. Splicer's Skill. Cohort's fine for the Blinky Blinky deck. Spider, another snow-covered land. Right, but I don't think that's a card we want to splash for. Here's another pretty solid pack here for us. You guys like how they have a Goblin Oriflame? Or Oriflamme? Oriflame? It used to be Orcish, and Orcish was 4 mana for the same ability. Or maybe it was creatures on your turn. Or creatures you control. I don't remember. Either ways. So Goblin Matron doesn't have any changelings to find right now, so I'm probably just going to take the Tornado. No, I think Tornado. I think this is very good. Any card with cycling with this type of ability that you would normally leave in your sideboard is just super main deckable. Dang, Squirrel Nest. Okay. Another Matron. This is the 3rd Goblin Matron. There's another Dragonheart. Some more Cleaving Slivers. Another Savage Swipe, too. Savage Swipe is very good. Is Savage Swipe better than Squirrel Nest? This is so much value, but maybe it's too slow and it doesn't do enough. I think I'm just going to go with the removal. How good is Goblin Champion? I feel like probably not very. Gargantua's Dees. There's another Settle here too. I'll take the Settle. We have the Talisman, we have the Druid. Possible splash here. It's just a tribute. Generous Gift is okay. Not sure how I feel about Bellowing Elk, but maybe we try it. Pretty sure this is not very good. Maybe it's fine. I don't know. There's a decent number of like Exile and Bounce in the format. Goatnap doesn't combo in our deck. I don't think we're going to be playing that. So we'll just take this. Are any of these like super good? This is fine, right? A lot of random white cards there. I think these cards are actually fine, right? They're just 2/2s on their own and they have random upside. Dude, this card wrecked me during the PPR. I think this card is just stupid good, right? I'm passing a Lava Dart here, but 4 mana for 2 3/3s over 2 turns. Yeesh. I don't think any of those white cards were like particularly great though, so even though we are passing a lot of white, it hasn't been like, oh my god, what am I doing, you know? This one, reveal the top 6 cards. You may put any of... Nope. Village, nope. You can take the Croson Tusker here over the 3rd Igneous Elemental if I want. I still think this card is going to be busted in our deck, though. Right? This does let me splash a little bit easier if I want to run that Settle Beyond Reality, though. I'll go with the first Tusker over the 3rd Elemental. There is a Frostwall in this pack, and this card is very, very good, but you need the necessary Snowlands, and I only have 1 right now. The thing is, I don't think I'm playing any of these other cards. Question mark? Like, Dragonheart would have been fine had I taken the Squirrel Nest, but I didn't end up doing that. So it's like a medium card in this deck or a Frostwall that has potential upside. Just the rare Evolving Wilds. It is. That's another way to get a land in the graveyard. There's also another Tusker and a Minotaur here. God, again, this card just feels so bad for a tapper. Activate this ability only if you had a creature enter the battlefield under your control this turn. I could also see taking the Spinehorn as just another good 3-drop. It's not that I'm underrating it, it's just that I don't think I need it. True. A Snowland, yeah. Alright. Tusker versus Spinehorn. I'll go with the Tusky. This was really good too, right? 5 mana 4/4 trample, gets X until end of turn, where X is the number of snow permanents you control. I mean, it's the only card we're going to take in this pack. Although, this card is actually surprisingly good. This is the one untapped mechanic in the set. It's pretty funny. Yeah. Like, I think this is going to get a lot of people a lot of the time. And as we see, more white being open. Anthem here. I'm going to take the Conifer Worm. But... Okay, I'm going to take the Snow-Covered Forest now. I need to get just a few more playables, but the more snow-covered lands I take, the better that this Frostwall is going to become too. Like, we'll just take the Rime Tender here, and this has random upside ramp if I have one of my Snowlands. Another Rioter, nice. This is Phantom, so no. Oh, we wield the Lava Dart. And all right, maybe I can cut these random blade backs. How many ways to put lands in my graveyard? I have 2 cycling lands. I have Cultivator. I have Springbloom Druid. I have Renin 6. That. Wait, no, that doesn't actually put lands in the graveyard. Sorry. I have Lava Dart. So 1, 4, 5. A little bit low, actually. I wonder if I have to run the Geomancer's Gambit on myself. This might actually be the correct way. Plus, it also finds a snowland. Yeah, well. Can't go back and take the Vista now. Oh my god, Grubhub is now sponsoring the Fandom Legends tournament. Whoa! Ooh. This Frostwall is looking a little bit better now. Kaboomily! What the? Mom resubbing? Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Yeah, I can see cutting the Minotaur for it. Actually, no, I have a decent number of ways to draw extra cards. No, not the Minotaur. Cutting something else. Cutting something else for sure. Benson Perry, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Yeah, could just cut Fury. I don't mind it as a decent combat trick, but... No, I'd be more inclined to run more lands. I'd be more inclined to run 18 lands. I like the Talisman because it produces red, and we want red for these triple elementals. No, I think the Frostwalla is fine in the... Well, I guess we have enough tutors for it. No, it's probably too good not to run the Frostwalla as well. Yeah, I can cut something else for it. Maybe I can just cut the Minotaur. I like the Rhyme Tender too as ramp. Like, I have a few ways to... 4 mana. Still a 2/2 for 2. Just has small upside. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Alright, I might have time for one match, and then the Fandom Legends tournament's going to start. Right, and I can also untap like Conifer Worm or Frostwalla or something. Hand seems great. Great hand. Turn 4, Flame Tongue you. God, we're doing it. We're doing it! Uh-oh. They might have some land stealing shenanigans. Or not land stealing. Creature stealing shenanigans. Guess I should have held up cycling on Tornado. Okay, we're doing it. $100% worth. I'm gonna play around like a Diabolic Edict and just pass here. Oh, the slug! Right, there's the Bogarden. Oh, they are gonna go aggro. Okay. Slug me, daddy! Now remember, the Spring Bloom is not Harrow. It puts the lands on the battlefield tapped. So this is kind of awkward that I have so many 3-mana spells in my hand. I think I'm okay going like this, but... Oh, so... I almost clicked no there because I thought it was going to ask me, because sometimes... I'm not even going to get into it. Anyways, that could have bamboozled me. That's all I'm trying to say. Sometimes it asks, would you like to use this ability? Other times, now the way it's templated is it, would you like to sacrifice? And then there's just no there. This is draft. Spring Bloom brings the snow, yeah. Are they Magic Origins? Oh, interesting. Maybe that's like the baseline for a new set. I don't think there's like a fling in this format, is there? Oh, fling would be sick with this dude. 3 damage. All right. We want to just get old Frosty online, though. Dude, look at Slug. Can't beat it. Frosty can attack into Slug until they play anything with 2 power. Because it doesn't matter. I can only activate the ability once a turn. So holding up 2 doesn't do anything. As long as I'm holding up 1. That's an 8/8 Trampler. The hell is this? Oh, Sinkhole. Good card. Oh, slugs for life. Slug life. Slug life, thug life. Hey, magical girl Seraphol, thank you for that Twitch Prime subscription. Just your casual 8/8 trample. This reminds me of Woodcrasher Behemoth or whatever it was called from lower one in World Weight, or not. Morning. Zendikar. Blech. Loser Assassin, thank you for the 2 months. Plague Engineer. I have Human, Berserker, Elf, Druid, Beast, so their options are not as good. This card wrecked me, by the way. PPR. I just had infinite 1/1 goblins. That does trade away with Marasa Behemoth, though. Death Touch. Flashback. What? Nah, they're taking 500 damage here. Going to like 1 life. Everything is lethal. $10 million is how many zeros you have. Okay, what do we want to bring in versus them? Max target. Oh. Honestly, a 2/3 doesn't seem bad. Twin Silk Spider doesn't seem necessary. What channel is it on? Twitch.tv/fandom will be streaming the event tomorrow. Sorry, today. Not tomorrow. What? Today. Tournament is today. I'll probably be going live here soonish. The tournament starts, round 1 begins in 24 minutes, so I might not have time to play another match after this one. Frosty Waller, sure. And a 4/4. We're already gonna get a land in our graveyard with the Druid, but we have enough ramp that don't need that land. Got the Gambit. OP on mono black. 1/3 Changeling with Death Touch. I don't think we need to cycle this off yet. There's no reason to. Right, we can wait. Horizons is online right now. Oh, but for constructed formats, I'm not sure. Shouldn't it just be today as well? Because you can play non-phantom events. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, right, so any reprints you could already have been playing, sure. Sure. This is going to be a pretty nice Ellie. Ah, they named human. Dude, this igneous elemental in this deck is cheating. 4 mana, 4/3, shoot something for 2? Got 3 of them. This card's good. Is the card I wrecked Graham with. Death Touch. I'm gonna go with the Spiny here. The Root Wall, or the Frost Wall that just trades with the Change Thing as well. They're going wide. Very wide. Discarded a First Sphere Gargantua. Alright, good value there. They're probably not going to block the Minotaur and then just trade their Changeling for my Elemental. It's only 2 damage anyways. I'm going to go ahead and cycle the Tornado though. Get in for 4. Ooh. Right. Dang, this Elemental. Cray-Bay! Correct. 5-round Swiss. 3 and 2 will get you into the top 8, and then top 8 has another playoff. It will be standard. Fandom Legends has always been standard so far. So no point killing their mountain, they just go search for another mountain and might even be able to find a snow land. Let's just thin out our library. Yeah, we're probably going to hardcast that next turn. What happens when Vintage Cube is over? Well, this has Flash? I did not know that card had Flash. Wow. Now they can just sack. I might lose this game. That Sling Gang Lieutenant is going to do some serious work. Oh, this is awkward. Can't hold up Frostwall if I play Rhyme Tender. I guess that's okay. Why does that have Flash? Oh. 3 Flame Tongue Kavus, no big deal. Snow. Oh, I see. It's like a Gem Palm. Huh. Could untap Frostwalla and block, but I think we're fine trading it with the Igneous here. It has Unearth, yes, but that doesn't really matter. Oh! That's bad. They can just ping me for 5 right now, anytime they want. Good. Good lad. Good lad, good draw. Easy clap, cheer. Aw, boo. They're gonna delve. Whatever. Magmatic Sinkhole. At least they're... Wait, what? I've been bamboozled. I don't know what that is. Yo, even DJ, 56 months. Oh my god, tier 3? Need some claps in the chat. I guess I shouldn't F6. I can cast Lava Dart. Thanks, DJ. A 4-for-1. Thank you for the 4 months. Alright, so we'll just chump with our druid. This doesn't trample, right? I think what I need to do is just read a card once and then read it again. Anytime. It's exile, so they're not going to lose a life. Pyrophobia resolves. We got a lot of chumpers still. Decent. Decent. Alright, so let's whack him and cack him. 10 damage. Alright, they just hit their double red. Let's see what that means. Correct. Once a turn. I think most, if not all, Walla creatures in Magic are only once a turn. Is it on the card? Conveniently. If they have that Return from Extinction card, or whatever it's called, get back both of their Slinging Lieutenants. Pretty bad for us too, honestly. Oh! Pogger champs! Alright, I don't even need to do anything. I can just pass priority here. Nope, that was game 2. We have successfully won the match. Alright. Somebody's got a trophy already. This is what I get for playing in this tournament. Not the first on the board. Ah yes, the beautiful new client. Much hype to play. Oh no. I have to play out the Forgotten Cave? Oh no. 1 land and we are just good to go though. Oh, is that Marcio? I'm gonna cycle the Tornado here since I don't have a land. I want to hit land on curve for 3. Outlast. Phew. I'm pretty sure that's not Marcio. Well, you need to get to 3 mana with Tuskers before that guarantee. No snow permanents yet. Did not expect a block. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna set up my mana some more. Hoping to draw our darn 4/3s. Wow, and they even had a snowland? I guess they just drew it though. Ooh, the manifest. Nice. Oh, it has vigilance! They can outlast it afterwards. It's not good for me. I was thinking about gambiting, but I guess I'll just riot her. Have yet to see Ren in 6 yet. In any of the games now. Oh, another trophy. Guess show me. That doesn't work, my friend. Fortunately, I cannot target their manifest, and if they could, I could lava dart it, so. No sick value there for me. Calculated. Nice, we had a good one too. Snow-covered forest that I have. Ooh. Ooh! And a thicket to cycle. God, where's Renin 6? Please! Doing so many good things. You're not giving me my first pick. Mother. I can already ping the ambush over the lava dart in my graveyard. What is this nonsense? Ooh! Right, well played. They exile. Martyr Soul. Yeah, I mean, 6-5. Oh, you're right! That's exactly what they were trying to do. Yeah, good call. That's exactly what they were trying to do on their turn. Absolutely. Good call there, that. I really thought they were going to double block there. I guess bracing. It's not bad. There's like wing shards in the format. Be wary of. Alright, let's see if this resolves first. Oh, I knew they had that. I knew they had that. Whoops. I knew they had that. Right. That was a bad play. Oh no! Alright, well I'm just gonna play Ren and 6 out then. Get the thicket. Cycle it up. Ooh, yeah! One of the best cards in our deck. Freaking Herd. Herd of freaking, Oh, they're gonna main phase and swipe? They have a swipe? That sucks. No! Darn it. Well, they have to kill Ren here, yeah. Alright. Elvish Fury gonna get me. Get got by the Fury, my friends. Something else to cast. It's not good. Uh-oh. 5/5, 6/6 vigilance. Hold. I mean, both their creatures are lethal is the real issue. Yeah, we got thrashed by the Elvish Fury. So was I not supposed to attack with my... I guess I was not supposed to fight with my... Krosan Tusker? I have to double chump here. Fuck. I could keep a 3/3, but I think the Devil's gonna provide more useful. Yeah, I needed to not fight and hope to draw some goodies. I messed up for sure, though. Force of Virtue. Anthems are just great too. All right. Well, we saw two. We saw the manifest card and the what do you call it? That one thing. Can probably take out the Thornate. I might bring in the Tree Folk Umbra versus them. Like, it's kind of awkward because a lot of my creatures have bigger toughness than power, but I don't think it's bad. I just bring in my own Fury, but it's a prohibitive pinger though is the issue. Oh, Mama Bear. Wrecked me like the fool I am. We're just gonna Devil this turn. If I had drawn a Mountain this turn, I would play the Hellraiser, and because then I'd be able to pay Echo and still play the Devil. But now I can Devil into cycling the Tusky. Mother! Wait, Mountain. What are their white sources? Oh! Ayula! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh god, Ayula with the frickin' Mother Bear. It was a draw 3. They binned a Tree Folk Umbra. I wonder how many mountains they have in their deck. I wonder if Gambit would get them. Good. Gambit here. Eight 8 trample him next turn. Guess maybe I should have gotten another mountain. Wow. Could 8 8 trample. Could Igneous plus shoot their Frostwalla. Guess I'm just gonna 8 8 trample. Doesn't seem bad. They're playing a Eula out now. Okay. They have another bear to play already. Hey, Y Nana Y, thanks for the 52 months. Yeah. Just tap the creature, put a 1/1 counter on it. Sorcery. Some bears. Excavating and Urit. Okay. That should be game over. Pretty good. If I kill the Walla, they get a 2/2 manifest, so I don't want to give them extra blocker. Okay. Game 3. We do kind of have ping tribal, don't we? We have 3 Igneous Elementals, which are big pings. Lava Dart ping. Devil ping. Ruination Rioters ping. Ren and 6 pings. Okay, just need one land, ideally a mountain. Come on, deck. I just need one mountain, ideally next turn. Alright, I'm not going to complain about a land. This is still a turn 4 trumpeting. Darn. They have a better start than I do, though, for sure. Yikes, that's scary. Hello, hello. What are you gonna name? Got Frostwalla and Anurid. Aha! Did have it. We have Nature's Chant, but I need to cycle this turn. Right. I imagine they're gonna play Anurid here, unless they have... Oh, no, probably just Anurid. Okay, I'll block. They're doing something this turn, that means they're not playing Anurid. They just want to cast their Elvish Fury kick. Sure. Deal. That buys me so much time. I'm just gonna cycle my Krosan Tusker again. Add. I don't want to get greedy and discard 2 lands here. Cultivator. I like doing that. Don't love the fact that I pitched 2 of my mountains, but I think this is okay. They're missing a land now if they want to Elvish Fury kick. And both players still have 7 cards in their hand. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. It replaced the 2 cards. You discard that many lands and draw that many cards. It replaced the 2 lands, you know, so. Especially in a deck that lands in the graveyard matters. Like now this is an 8/8. I do move them closer to threshold for their mongoose, but I don't think that's too problematic. Eight, go. The trumpets. Aha. Okay, let's play Ren and 6. Turn mountain to our hand. The land. Use elemental, kill their Frostwalla. Attack with both. They can triple block if they want to. Let's just eat their 3. I mean, if they just don't kill this, they lose, right? So. Last match is being played in the fandom event, so round 2 is going to be starting soon, they say. We have 2 cycle lands in our deck. Also, it's just value. Like, we have a ton of ways to pitch lands as well, so. Ooh, they had the exile effect. Alright, so they did have a way to get rid of it. Alright, well, let's just go big igneous. Big Ig. Blowout, blowout, blowout. I'm not going to return it to my hand. We still have a lot of cards, so... Instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard have retrace, so... If I get to retrace, that's going to be game over as well. And that is something that we can actually go for, like retracing, trumpeting herd, swipe, chant if they replay another enchantment. Retrace is you have to discard a land from your hand and replay the repay the mana cost. Actually, I'm going to just start pinging them. They're at 5. Disgusting! Yeah, our deck's pretty damn good, I would say. Alright, let's try to 3-0 our first draft of this format. Gracias por la suscripción de regalo. De nada. Hand's great, magic's great. Ses Basar, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Yeah, snow definitely matters. I'm gonna go for the turn 2 Ren. Uptick, uptick, uptick. Game on, Donkey Kong! Now remember, I actually want lands in my graveyard, so... I'm not going to return this mountain to my hand. How many lands? Ren Emblem is instants and sorceries in my graveyard have retrace, which means I can pay their mana cost and discard a land card from my hand to recast them from my graveyard. And that doesn't exile them. Yep, I'm playing in a Phantom draft right now. I don't have too many instants and sorceries in my deck, but we do have some good ones. Yo, Primordial Magic, thank you for that tier 1 sub. Welcome to the club. I've lowered it down so it's not 60 frames anymore. Because it doesn't really matter. Not very nice. I mean, you might notice like a minimal change in Arena, but I've been told that the difference between 48 frames and 60 is super negligible anyways. Alright, I'm sorry, Ren and 6, you had to take 2 damage there. I need to draw some relevant spells here, like an 8/8 Trampler. Ooh, that's really good. I'm not going to attack here, though. It's only 2 points of damage, and this way, if they have a removal spell for my Conifer Worm, then I can block one of the spiders and shoot it. What they might just do is unearth there, or whatever, their mommy bear. Hey! Knock it off! I feel like it's better to kill the token versus green-black than give them a creature in their yard. Alright, so don't need to return the land since... Drew a land. Run out big fatty tatty, and now attack for 1. Unearth Skelemental. That card's nice. Ball Blightning. Oh, you have a fight again? No! Don't kill my... No! That is rude, man. This person is killing my stuffs. 2 swipes and a mob now. Ooh. Do I wait on that? I guess just making it a 3-3 is really good on this board. Okay. I'm gonna attack and accept the trade if they want a triple block. The real question is, do I want to swipe one of these? And I don't think I do. If they kill my cultivator, Ren doesn't die. It'll be left at 1. And I'd rather save this for like a 4-4 or something. Yep, this is the same deck. This is our first draft of the format. Because I didn't draft at the PPR. Surge drafted for me. It's probably just worth pinging. Ooh, that's right. Our deck has 3 of these. Ding, 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 ding. Right. Mental bear down. I guess I'll push now. But Kenji turned it into a sea. A sea of dreams. Our deck has been, man, ticking real nice. Yeah, I don't think these igneous elementals should have been going this late. But I guess that's just a good sign that what do you call it, was open. The lands deck. I'm gonna take out the Gambit. It seems like we've been having easy success in getting a land in our graveyard. I'm just gonna bring in the 2-3. They played a million 2-2, so a 2-3 seems good. I mean, white was very open as well during the draft, but I first picked a Ren in 6, so kind of hard not to just go down that route. Close to a keep. Not quite. Alright, keeper. I think that card is way too good to bottom. 4 mana, 2/3/3s is just... Mwah. Their mother bear. So I actually want to play the forest here, and the reason for that is if I draw a snow-covered mountain, I can play it and still play Trumpeting Herd. But if I'd played a mountain last turn and I drew a snow-covered forest, snow-covered mountain, then I wouldn't be able to trumpet. Looks like it didn't end up mattering here. On a cycle. I think I'm okay getting the devil online. Oh! Surprise? Umazawa's Charm, okay. Hey, kitty cat. What? OP missing lands. This might be a pretty quick game too, if they just keep whiffing. $9 a.m. tomorrow. 9 a.m. Wow, did they whiff on another land? They just looked at the top 3 and didn't find a land. Yikes. It's just bad luck. Snow-covered mountain. Draw. You can just hard cast this other Tusker next turn. Yeesh. It's too good. They missed a lot of land drops, but magic. for ya. GG. 3-0. Easy. Oh, you got a chest?